I graduated high school when I was 17, probably about the same age most of you guys are now. Still had no idea what I wanted to do, so I thought, I'll work for a year until I decide what to do. That 1 year turned into 6 years and 3 different jobs, and I ended up working in a job I hated, waking up every morning going, oh, I don't want to go to work. People just neglect the trade, so they don't think the money's great and they think the work's too hard, but I can't see myself sitting in front of a desk all day. I get to go to site every day, joke around with everybody on site. They're all good guys. You have fun when you go to work. You're making lots of money and you're not staring at a desk, bored out of your mind all day.
Well, I went off to university thinking I wanted to be an accountant, and I got there and I absolutely hated it. Last year, I took a 1-semester certificate course here at Conestoga, and it was called General Arts and Science Health Option. And that gave me my sciences, so my biology, my chemistry, and some other courses. And they told me, if you do really well in this course, you'll get into our practical nursing program. So I did that, and I worked really hard, and it was my first college experience, and it was totally different than my first university experience. It was a completely different experience for me, and I went from being miserable to all of a sudden liking what I was doing.
I came out to Conestoga College to check out the area. This program has got a co-op program that would let me make money while I go to school. Make money to be able to send myself to school, pay for my tuition, my books, and also let me practice the stuff I learned at school. You see, the world's going to be automated in a few years to come. You got to position yourself where, like Gretzky said once, you got to go to where the puck's going to be, not where the puck has been,
I came here right out of high school. It was so highly recommended from all my high school teachers, and I actually had a friend taking the Renotech course before I got here. It came so highly recommended, it would just seem like a natural move for me. I was bored out of my skull in high school, but now I'm completely immersed in what I want to do, and this is where I want to be in my life, and it's perfect. And it just seems like a natural move for me to come right from high school right to here.
The year I took off before I started last fall, I worked in a factory, pretty much online, making car seats, whatever. And I sort of realized that, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life, and I want my life to be interesting. I love helping people, and that was one of the major factors, I realized that at one point. I'm like, you know what, policing, it involves all that. You're active, you're helping the community, you're helping people that are less fortunate, right? And I want a career that's exciting, and I know I'm gonna feel good about myself.
It's really nerve-wracking and it's really nervous, but the excitement and the joys that are coming out of this, because for once in my life, I feel accomplished, and nobody can take that away from me. I'm gonna come out of here stronger than I ever been, and maybe without my experiences of living on my own, working the factory jobs, working the McDonald's jobs, I would never be able to get to this place. And I agree, some people need to have that reality check in them. But if you can stick it, stay in it, because it's worth your while.
Every day I come to school and we do something fun, and there's so much emphasis on what we're gonna do after. When they teach something, they're like, oh, when you're out in the work world, you're gonna be doing this, and I really like that, because when I spent so much time in university to come out and not really have anything, and now I have all these skills. I really wish that when I was in high school, someone had told me that college was an option, that smart kids do go to college. It's not just for kids who didn't want to get their OACs, or people who didn't like high school. College it's so great, it's so fun. And I can't say enough good things about Conestoga because it's changed my life.